This video is brought to you by NZXT.com. Great technology, selection, and service. Alright, if you're wondering why we are featuring the H440 from NZXT for the third time on the channel, it's because they've partnered up with Razer and we received many requests to take a look. So why is the H440 from NZXT fully decked out in Razer branding and color scheme with a $30 premium over the original? Well, as part of Razer's initiative to spread its influence, they've started what they call Designed by Razer license, where case manufacturers can participate and get that pimped out Razer look. Now make sure to check out our full review of the white H440 here and the showcase video we did with the red and black version, plus my own setup tour where I showcase my system and how the case stacks up. Now first I want to say how much I love the metal exterior of the case. It is so refreshing to see matte black coatings becoming more common, and the Razer H440 looks stunningly elegant with the glossy edges and surprisingly resistive to fingerprints on the main metal surface, although it does scratch easily. Now same type of coating translates into the internals for that really stealthy look. Okay, so Razer's influence over the design are minor, and it's important to state that exterior and internal layout is identical to the original, so this is mainly an aesthetical change. First, we get the Razer logo front and center that's illuminated with bright green. If you are a hardcore Razer fan and you have your entire gaming desk filled with their peripherals, then this H440 will feel comfortable at home. Now, I've always wanted to add lighting to the bottom of the case to illuminate whatever surface the case stands on, and I have to say that they chose the LEDs well, that are vibrant, they're super bright, and span the entire length of the chassis on both sides. And lastly, the NZXT logo on the power supply shroud that has been replaced with, you know it, another Razer logo that is also vibrantly displayed through the tinted window, no problem. And if you haven't yet realized that this was a Razer themed case, you would now. Now you can turn the lighting off with a button behind that's easily accessible, but there isn't any way to cycle between all the zones. For example, leaving the front logo on but everything off, you can't do that. I honestly wasn't expecting this to be included given their inability to provide any flexibility with lighting on pretty much any of their peripherals, let alone for this H440 case. I was happy to see their expensive research on green USB tips come to good use up top, as those are indicated as USB 3, and to continue with the theme, power button is also illuminated in green, and I can appreciate this H440 staying in character. I mean, even the box is fully redone to complement the theme, and if one thing Razer sure knows how to do well, it's the packaging. So what did I build inside the Razer H440? Well, I am utilizing the NZXT Kraken X61 cooler up top, and I was able to pretty accurately color match the green on the pump to the exterior green, although my active RAM is able to stand out from all the greens, and I kinda like that. I've also got the GTX 980 and that gorgeous Z97 Micro ATX motherboard that the case supports really well, with proper cutouts right underneath for that Micro ATX form factor that allows seamless cable routing for front panel I/O. Now, because the power supply is in its own chamber, managing all the exiting cables is super simple, with many cable type points are all over the place to help you with this process. But you have to make sure that the cables are as flat as possible to the case, because the foam on the side panel makes it challenging to close. In fact, if you look at my own build and the side panels there, you can see the foam deformities caused by the cables, and that's one thing that I wish NZXT would change about the design. Thin out the foam to make it easier to close the panel. And overall, the changes made to this H440 implement attractive lighting features for hardcore Razer fans, and smaller details like the green USB ports are appreciated, and I would still recommend the H440 as it's an incredibly capable chassis, but I am surprised to not see any flexibility for lighting aside from on and off, but I guess if you have it, you kinda have to show it off anyway. So guys, let us know what you think of the Razer H440 and like this video if you'd want to see a comparison between this and the Define R5. Subscribe to be notified when that video comes out. So as always, thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.